The Mystery of D.B. Cooper. November 24, 1971, a day that changed aviation history. It was a seemingly ordinary day when Northwest Orient Airlines Flight 305 took off from Portland International Airport, heading for Seattle-Tacoma International Airport. On board were 36 passengers and 6 crew members, unaware of the extraordinary events about to unfold. Among them was a man who would become a legend, D.B. Cooper. Cooper, appearing as a typical businessman, was dressed in a black suit, white shirt, narrow black tie, and black dress shoes. His outfit was completed with a trench coat, tie clip, and dark sunglasses. He looked to be in his mid-40s and was seated in the last row of the plane. Around 3:00 p.m., Cooper handed a note to flight attendant Florence Shafter. She initially thought it was just another passenger trying to flirt with her and slipped it into her pocket without reading it. Cooper leaned toward her and whispered, "Miss, you'd better look at that note."
"I have a bomb."
The note demanded $200,000 in cash, 4 parachutes, and a fuel truck in Seattle. Shafter quickly informed the cockpit crew. The airline's president decided to comply with Cooper's demands to ensure everyone's safety. As the plane circled Seattle, passengers were told of minor technical issues to explain the delay. At 5:46 p.m., the plane landed in Seattle. Cooper's demands were met, and he released the passengers and most of the crew, keeping only 4 crew members. The plane was refueled and took off, heading towards Mexico City under Cooper's detailed instructions. Cooper directed the flight to maintain a low altitude and slow speed, unusual for commercial flights. Around 8:00 p.m., over southwestern Washington, Cooper instructed Mucklow to join the crew in the cockpit. He then lowered the rear air stair and, at approximately 8:13 p.m., jumped into the dark, stormy night with the ransom money and a parachute. Cooper's jump, made without hesitation or apparent concern, marked the beginning of one of the most extensive and baffling manhunts in U.S. history. Upon landing in Reno, Nevada, the plane was searched thoroughly. Authorities found Cooper's clip-on tie, tie pin, and 2 of the parachutes. They collected 66 unidentified fingerprints but found no trace of Cooper or the money. The FBI launched an extensive investigation. Agents conducted aerial and ground searches, questioning anyone who might have seen or interacted with Cooper. Despite their efforts, the vast, rugged terrain made it nearly impossible to pinpoint his landing spot. The initial belief was that Cooper couldn't have survived the jump due to the harsh weather conditions, dense forests, and dangerous terrain. In 1980, 8-year-old Brian Ingram discovered 3 bundles of deteriorating $20 bills along the Columbia River, totaling $5,800. The serial numbers matched those of the ransom money, suggesting a possible route or location where Cooper might have landed. This discovery led to renewed searches and various theories about Cooper's fate, but yielded no conclusive evidence. The FBI explored numerous suspects over the years, each with compelling stories but no definitive proof. One of the most famous suspects was Richard Floyd McCoy, a former Army Green Beret and experienced skydiver who hijacked a plane in 1972 using methods strikingly similar to Cooper's. McCoy was arrested and convicted for the hijacking, but many, including the FBI, doubted he was D.B. Cooper, citing differences in physical description and M.O. Another notable suspect was Duane Weber, who allegedly confessed to being Cooper on his deathbed in 1995. Weber's widow provided circumstantial evidence, but the FBI found no conclusive proof linking him to the hijacking. In 2009, scientists found rare elements on Cooper's tie, suggesting he might have worked in a technical occupation, but the lead went cold and no further connections were made. The FBI officially closed the active investigation in 2016, but the mystery of D.B. Cooper is still one of the most interesting unsolved cases in aviation history. Did Cooper survive the jump? Did he drown, or did he start a new life with a different identity? There are many theories, but none have been proven. Even though the FBI finished their investigation, the public and some private investigators still look into the mystery. Over the years, many suspects have come up, each with interesting backgrounds and possible reasons for the crime. The mystery of D.B. Cooper has led to many theories and guesses. Some people think Cooper drowned in the Columbia River because he couldn't survive the rough terrain and cold weather. Others believe he escaped and started a new life with a new identity. Even though there is no clear evidence, the idea that Cooper might have survived and stayed hidden fascinates people. The FBI's choice to close the case in 2016 shows how the investigation was thorough, but didn't solve the mystery. The story of D.B. Cooper is not just about a daring hijack, but a tale of human ingenuity and the enduring allure of the unknown. As we ponder over the possible conclusions, the legend of D.B. Cooper continues to amaze and puzzle us, ensuring his place in history as the man who vanished into the sky, leaving behind only questions and fascination. And so the mystery of D.B. Cooper remains a mystery.